I don't listen to women.
A few moments ago.
Let's go. All right. Men lead, women follow.
I don't know anybody who's gonna follow you doing this, bro.
No pain. Accept the pain.
Don't tell me this guy's gonna start David Goggins maxing on these constipation lunges. Chest up. Shoulders back. This is Revival Fitness, your home for gains and brains. And we've got a special request. Interpret that how you will. We have a Myron Gains full body workout. We're gonna review this. Now before we get started, guys, I have got you covered for training and eating. Be sure to check out the novice and intermediate programs I've got on my site, and check out the Body Composition Bible nutrition guide as well. These things are very detailed, they go in depth, they give you all the tools you need to build the muscle you want and lose the fat you want over the long term. Those are linked down below, as well as numerous testimonials on my site as well. So if I'm not mistaken, Myron was a fitness trainer online before he became, if you want to call it, part of the manosphere. I don't blame him for the career pivot. I think about that sometimes myself, because I'll tell you what, man, fitness content, it gets pretty freaking boring. It is painfully redundant. I don't know how some of you guys watch just the same videos every single motherfucking week about how to lift weights. So I cover dating and self-improvement stuff kind of sparingly on this channel. I do consider making a channel fully dedicated to that. Maybe want to do a live show at some point, because my show would be much better than Fresh and Fit. That's for damn sure. So let me know below if that would interest you. But let's see what Myron knows, and let's see what this workout looks like, and if you should take his advice and do what he does.
3,000 y'all ninjas watching, which was great. You know, late night, like I said before.
Let's go!
Whoa, who is that? You can already hear the terrible gym music. This looks like a more private gym if I had to guess. I mean, it looks like it's open late, probably key access, which every gym should be at this point, 24-hour key access to members. Any gym not doing that is terribly outdated. Alright, this is a nice facility. We've got rogue racks, I saw deadlift platforms, big trap bar, T-bar row stand, looks like a big lat pull-down cable station in the middle here. I'm digging it.
Oh shit, it can do that too?
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't know this could extend.
Oh, yeah, bro.
You're the cameraman, didn't know a tripod could extend from the top, dude? Are you kidding me?
So what I'll do to warm up, guys, is I'll do some, like, body weight lunges, right? But this is just to get, like, you know, your body warmed up and shit like that.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I'm gonna go pull up to push up to lunges.
Push, pull,
I'm
leg.
Brah.
gonna do a couple rounds of that, and it's gonna be back to back to back.
Alright, I see you, Myron. She's a little cutie.
So, okay, lunges is okay. He's
Oh boy, what are these lunges, man? I mean, Myron's very tall, but... Okay, he said the warm-up, so we'll give him benefit of the doubt for now, but these are looking kind of goofy. Oh, man. He's practically half-squatting some of these. I mean, you can just look at Myron's physique. He's not a guy that trains legs seriously. Oh, he had to stop short. We got the girl in the background with the official I have a boyfriend hoodie tied around the butt.
You don't have to go all the way down. Some people like to put their knee all the way down here, but I think it takes away from the, like, the movement, right? So, right here is fine, guys. Then, push through the heel.
You're 2, 3? Okay, I see what happened. Bye, bye, put something on the phone.
What?
No, don't worry about it, I'll fix it. Don't do this.
Okay, do you see, like, right here, like, his knees are coming in a little bit? I mean, he's not keeping this rigid form that he was just talking about. I mean, I'm not sure how tight his core is or how erect he's even keeping his back and his chest. You know what I mean? He's kind of just, like, lumbering back and forth. Almost looks like he's walking, but has to take a dump.
As you guys can see, I do a lot of reps, right? Because it's about being fit, too. It's not just about, like, oh, I could bench a lot, but you're a fat fucking slob. No one gives a fuck if you're fat. It's about being fit and healthy.
Dog, we're
being
still
able to run
doing
a
these?
fucking mile.
Okay, we're at the point now, this is past a warm-up set. I mean, he's just talking while he's doing it. He's just riffing now. There's no need to do a warm-up of this caliber. Do people warm up? He's just talking about the bench press. People warm up and take it way too far. So say you're about to do 225 for reps on the bench. I see so many guys, they'll do like 135, and they'll do, say, 8 reps. Then they go to 155, 8 reps, 175, 185, 8 reps. They do all these increments. By the time they get to their actual working weight, they have fatigued themselves way more than they need to. That applies to any exercise. I mean, you only really need to do 1, 2, maybe 3 warm-up sets. If it's heavier, the lighter on that scale, the less you need. And after your first few exercises, really the first one per body part, per workout you're doing, you don't even need any more warm-up sets. The whole warm-up set thing gets overdone way too much, and here's a great example of it. He's just prancing around for the sake of it.
90% of you niggas that talk shit can't do lunges.
You can't do them right either, bro.
Do you do pull-ups with like weighted on your ankles or something? Like you hold?
No, just body weight.
Just
I
body
don't
weight?
have my vest with me. I do it with a vest, but I don't have it.
Well, a vest is not a good idea because most vests come in single increments, so like 30, 40, 50 pounds. Some of them have pockets you can add some weight to, but if you're serious about calisthenics, you're gonna have to get a chain belt and add plates. Easiest way. Maybe a backpack. Alright, here we go with the pull-ups. Any day now.
Getting a little bit of a stretch.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'd say this is pretty good. Was that 10 or 11? Oh, he might start cheating now. Okay.
Flawless form.
Alright, so that was pretty good. Now, if we want to go the hypertrophy route, we can say, well, he should slow down the eccentric a bit more. If he doesn't want to, I mean, it's whatever. He was getting a full range. He wasn't really half-stroking those reps. So I can't really complain about that. Okay, so these are pretty good as well. I don't have any complaints here. Alright, he's starting not to fully lock out at the end.
Alright, so that's 20.
This is noteworthy for a lot of you younger lifters. Did you notice at the beginning he was pushing all the way through at the top, also known as locking out with the elbows, right? As the set went on, he started to not fully lock out and not fully extend the arms. He was getting like 80% of the lockout, but he was counting them as the same number of reps. You don't do that, okay? If you go through a given range of motion, if you lock out all those parameters in a given set, you only count the reps that fit that given criteria, okay? So I see guys do this all the time. Bench press again, great example. And they'll touch the chest with the bar every rep. Then they get to those last few, and instead of controlling it, maybe they dive bomb it. Or instead of touching the chest, maybe they stop a few inches short. Or maybe a spotter starts to help them and they will count those all as equal repetitions. That is not the case. Simply chasing a number of reps, even if you can't fully do them with consistent form, or really do them well at all, that is a great way to cost yourself gains. Alright, lunges, now we've got some dumbbells. This is gonna be interesting. Oh my god, man, what is this? Classic guy leg training right here. He's doing it for the sake of doing it. Well, I don't skip legs. I mean, I guess that's better than nothing, but you might as well at this rate. Look how he's holding these. The dumbbells are angled downward, okay? When you grip a dumbbell, hold it in the center, alright? So you don't have to deal with any potential stability problems. I mean, stability could inherently be an issue with walking lunges because you have to stabilize the weight. This amount should be fine for any man, but even so, man, like, just look how lackadaisically he's holding these weights. Sleepwalking through this. You see that too? You see how his arms are kind of bobbing back and forth? He gets a little bit of momentum from that too. Man, this is a disgrace. Look at that, just swinging, man. Swinging while he does these lunges. And these look like, what, 20-pound dumbbells, Myron? I don't even know if they're 20 full pounds. Oh, we gotta watch this again. Good God. Man, this is just... Oh, she had to run by. I'm trying to figure out how much weight he's holding. Alpha move right there. Toss your 15-pound weights behind you like you just got done with heavy dumbbell bench press. He's got the mic attached to him. Did you hear him breathing at all when he did those lunges? I guess if nothing else, his knees aren't totally caving in, which... That's a pretty low bar. Lower than even this trap bar, perhaps. Alright, push-up time. Here we go. Let's see if he does what I mentioned last time. I didn't pause this at the perfect time, but he is avoiding the full lockout from the onset this time. Yeah, you can see it. I don't know what the shimmy thing is he's doing like he's about to surf. What are you doing, bro? You're gonna really build muscle on your sets, guys, once you get to the intensity threshold. Those last few reps where you start to slow down. The bar slows down, the dumbbells, your own body weight, whatever it's gonna be. It's noticeably more difficult. And that peak contraction of your muscles during the concentric, also known as the positive phase, that's what is really gonna build the muscle, right? That lowering part when it gets tough, and then bam, that pop up. People love calisthenics. They're very easy to do. They're convenient, I get it. But A lot of these reps you could argue were wasted, because, like I just talked about, it's those last few reps when you're getting close to the failure point, those are what really matter. If you're going to do a set of 20, those 14 to 15 reps you do to get to the last 5 or 6 or whatever that number is in that threshold, you're pretty much doing those as a means to an end. You're just adding fatigue and wasting time as a way to just get to the ending point. You see what I mean? And people say, oh no, but that builds more muscle because I get more of a pump because I do more reps. The pump is not indicative of stimulating muscle growth, not by itself. It can be a good general indicator that your form's good, but you can go in the mirror, guys, and flex and pose. You're eventually going to get a pump. That doesn't mean you're going to grow from it.
All right. Whew. It burns. It's a good sign.
It burns. That's classic commercial gym nonsense. Feel the burn. I don't know if I can handle this, man. Okay, he's holding them more in the center this time. That's good. Staying a little more upright. Again, watch his feet. It's hard to tell from this angle, but you can see his feet are starting to turn out. Especially looks like that right leg of his likes to turn out more. Or the right foot especially, I should say. Pretty much everybody's going to have one side of their body where it's a little more uneven. So for example, me, my left foot always wants to turn out more. Even if I set them both evenly at the start of the set, this one always wants to just keep slowly going that way. I have to kind of consciously think about it. About to hit this pull, bro. Alright. You can see homegirl in the back is like, what the hell is this? Her form on the lat pull down looks pretty good.
Myron wave cap gang.
Oh, the wave cap's coming on. Hold on, let me get mine.
Probably didn't get it. Rumble Studio might be glitching.
He's gonna take it off like that, bro? Dude, I cannot believe a gym that looks this nice is playing this music. I mean, this is just terrible.
I'm about to put y'all on right now. This right here, you guys like EDM, like I do?
No.
Right here, Calvin Harris, featuring Ellie Goulding, Outside.
That's it.
Alex Solano and Israel Torres, Bootleg.
Alright, the best music to lift to is metal. Okay, let's get that clear. There's different types of metal. I am in the camp of liking more groove metal. Stuff you can kind of, headbang to, kind of dance to a little bit if you want to. Hard rock is good, that's very vague. I don't speak music fluently, so people are going to be correcting me. Actually, this band is part of this genre or whatever, okay? But heavy stuff, electric guitars, drums getting hit hard, nice bass, that's what I'm talking about. If you guys want me to, I can make a public playlist. I don't use Spotify myself, maybe I can make it on Spotify, or just make a YouTube playlist, maybe add to it. Let me know, but I got some absolute heat for you. Now, one thing people might criticize him for here is that he's not going into a full dead hang, like shoulders coming all the way up. I don't think you need to do that on pull-ups. I know some people are very old school and it's like dead hang or nothing. They can give some guys shoulder problems depending on your history. The old adage is that, the more you just stretch your arms overhead, the farther that the lats are stretching. But realistically, once your shoulders are at that point, you're not going to really get more lat involvement. You're just going to get more of the upper back and the rear delt, which is fine if you want to do that. So for me on pull-ups, I go almost to a dead hang. I get to the point where my arms are just about stretched, like I can flex the tricep almost, but I don't do that full drop into the hang.
13, 14.
Well, now he's in a dead hang right here. You see how much higher up his shoulders are in relation to his head?
15.
So once again, like we talked about earlier, he was not doing a dead hang for all those reps up to the point that it got tough. Now he's in the dead hang because he's resting a little bit. These parameters are all messed up. Alright, not fully locking out on these either. Shimmying. Well, one thing I've been roasting him a little bit about the shimmying. I talked about the awareness earlier because on the lunges, his feet were just flopping, his arms were swinging. He is more aware on these. That's why he's doing the shimmying. He's probably feeling some level of unevenness, his arms and his chest or whatever it's going to be. That's pretty common. Notice he's taking care of that every few reps on the push-ups because it's upper body. He actually cares. The legs, he didn't give a shit. Bro, these are looking like those Dr. Oz push-ups.
And remember, I'm not flared out like this when I do my push-ups either. I'm going like this. Don't flare like this or any of that other shit. I got boom, scat retracted.
No. Actually, no. If you're doing a push-up, any sort of chest pressing, I know the common adage is that you should retract your scapula, especially on the bench press. That might be why he kept shimmying so much, because if you actually retract your scapula, as you can see, he's pulling his shoulder blades together and then down. And people say you need to do that to keep your elbows not flared. That is not correct. You can keep your elbows tucked in and not do that. So the reason he's shimmying might be because he's impairing his movement. If you retract your scapula all the time on your pressing motions, you actually inhibit the use of the surrounding muscles. I have another video talking about training with shoulder pain. If it's not released by the time you see this video, it will be coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that, but it is a big misconception that you have to always retract your scapula. I used to do it myself all the time, and it gave me problems. It gives a lot of people problems, and oftentimes they don't realize it. Bro, there's no way we're still doing these nonsensical lunges. There you go, just kick the dumbbell right in front of the door, man. Someone's gonna slip and fall and bust their head. Oh, here we go. Let's go for a ride, everybody. Whee! Alright, general safety hazard here. We've got all these dumbbells on the ground. This one is very close to him. Just why, man? Put stuff in a certain area. It's really not that hard. Yeah, do you see his right foot, how it turns out as soon as he brings it up? Dude, I cannot tell you how many times per week guys send me their form checks on squats. I mean, I can predict this to a T every time. I'm like, yeah, my squat form's okay, it's kind of whatever. They're always going to quarter squat it, or half squat it. They go down a little bit, and then they struggle, maybe their knees even start to cave in.
Always double check dumbbells, guys.
Like I said earlier, we've been working up incrementally with these dumbbells. I guess this is going to be his top set. He's been shitting the bed up to this point. He might fall over. Oh my god, look at this man. He looks like a big, awkward flamingo or something, an ostrich. Alright, he's on a lot of sets for these at this point. This is what, 5, I think?
1, 2.
He's short stroking a little bit more than he was before. Alright, now the dead hang again. I mean, this is pretty consistent, if nothing else. Okay, that was a halfway CrossFit pull-up.
So we're gonna do a rest pause. 20 seconds on the clock, or we're gonna try again.
Why would you do... Dude, this is what I'm talking about with these typical gym methods, dude. He just had to cheat his way up on the last reps. He fell into a dead hang, had to give himself time. And now he's gonna rest pause. Which is, what? Totally ineffective rest. And he should be done with these anyway by now. This is enough sets as we've seen, clearly. And then he's gonna, what? Rest for a little bit and then jump back into it to enhance the pump. All you're doing here is adding fatigue. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna hit the time, he's gonna jump back up there and crank out a few shitty reps.
Bro, stop bitching about chats. That's whack. Just donate and ask a question. It ain't that serious. $5, bro.
Oh, look at his legs. He's starting to kip a little bit. Taking a lot of time. Can't even get all the way up. Gotta use the cheating. Just like I said. Okay, so we're doing another round of these lunges. So we've done 3 exercises so far. I mean, I guess you come to the gym for the dumbbells, but dude, pull-ups and push-ups, I mean, you could do this workout at the house. Or at least in your apartment complex. Go to the parking lot or the sidewalk or something. If you can get some level of weights. And I mean, the way he's lunging, he could do body weight lunges, getting down deeper and slowing it down. He'd probably get the same stimulus as he's doing with these little poop walks. He's like halfway running, he's like, please make this end. Dumbbells are hanging down again, he's gripping them too far back, he's just... This is unacceptable. For a guy that was or claims to be a fitness expert or trainer, no good. Oh, now we're gonna do a burnout set with just body weight. Oh god, this just gets worse and worse, doesn't it?
Accept the pain.
Yeah, it's painful to watch this.
Turn and go.
Don't start pushing off with your hands now, bro, come on. Dude's walking in quicksand, look at this shit.
Starting to block? See block? Good, keep going.
Oh yeah, there you go, that's a great way to measure your set if you start to faint.
No pain. No fucking pain.
Don't tell me this guy's gonna start David Goggins maxing on these constipation lunges. Look at this shit, look at it, look at it! He looks like one of those ancient Egyptian mummy hieroglyphs.
We're sweating out and breathing out the bitch. Keep going.
Are you sure?
I don't listen to women. You do this shit? Men lead, women follow.
I don't know anybody who's gonna follow you doing this, bro. I mean, realistically, your girl in the back here could probably give us a much better demonstration than you. I mean, dude, if you're gonna pull the whole alpha card thing, this is your example, this is what you're gonna rest your laurels on? Oh man, dude, these guys are the gift that keeps on giving.
Lead by fucking example.
This is a terrible example, Myron.
We keep pushing. This one gives you the mindset and the confidence to tell women,
Ha!
You follow me. To tell my peers, I'm the leader. That confidence
Oh my god!
comes from this. From suffering.
Keep yelling, dude.
All you motherfuckers are soft bitches
Yeah.
that don't deserve to lead shit.
Uh-huh. Yell louder so the other girl hears you too, and then she starts talking to you, because you're so alpha. You got the aura. Oh, random guy shows up. Yeah, see, like, he's got to walk around all the equipment. There's just dumbbells scattered on the floor. He's barely bending his knees, dude.
One more overtime.
Oh, overtime. Okay, here we go. Yeah, buddy. You might as well just walk.
Just a little bit. Just give him like 2 minutes.
What is that? Is that chalk? Oh, there you go. What's she about to go use chalk for? Just spilling the water everywhere?
No, he's not burned out. He just did a lot.
Yeah.
And he was talking while doing it.
Exactly. If you can talk while you're doing your so-called high intensity, it's not high intensity.
I still cannot do push-ups without assistance. Like I still at my gym, I do with assistance.
There you go.
All
now
right.
slowly lower yourself down. All right, again. Okay, ready? All right, again.
Damn, she is struggling hard.
Now lower yourself down. All right.
She's putting in a lot of effort, though. This is good for her. You could use a resistance band here, too. Like she said, the assisted machine at gyms is beneficial for this as well. It makes it more streamlined.
It burns.
Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns. Keep going.
Oh, she's kicking her feet.
No. You go one.
Dude, she's exhausted. She can't handle this. Okay, and he's gonna do his whole alpha shtick here. No, keep going, so I can grab you and feel your ass on me.
More.
Okay.
One more.
It's not gonna be one more. It's gonna be multiple more, I bet.
Go ahead. I'm holding you. Go ahead. All right, go. Now lower yourself down nice and slow. Good. You got another one.
Like I said.
Lower yourself nice and slow. Good. There you go. Good.
The thing is, this right here is the dream of so many young gym cells. Alright, I don't know what we're going into here, but maybe a dumbbell bench press? Oh, looks like some curls. Yeah, he's doing the thing where he's not getting, like, fully all the way up. I mean, if you're gonna do a typical dumbbell curl, you would curl it up to roughly the shoulder. I would curl up higher in most cases. Oh, okay, skull crushers. Oh boy, what is going on here? Alright, so he's locking out so-called here. Now, if you're gonna do a typical skull crusher with dumbbells, you're going to basically be locking out over the shoulders. Like, his arms would be here when locking out, not all the way back here. I mean, a lot of guys, you're going to give yourself elbow and potentially forearm tendon stress doing them this way. Now, you notice, too, he's not getting the full lockout either. He's getting almost all the way there. It's very similar to the push-ups he was doing. Alright, so fast forwarded, he's got the hoodie back on, the hood is up, he's in gooner mode, and I think we're about done here. It was far from the worst I've ever seen, but for a guy that talks about this stuff as an authority, there was a lot of errors there, a lot of odd decisions, a lot of it didn't really make sense. Overall, it was pretty goofy. I would rate that workout probably a 3 out of 10, perhaps, which is probably what he'll go around now in the streets and call girls. But a lot of wasted time, a lot of wasted movement in this workout. If you want to avoid those mistakes for yourself, watch more of my videos here, check out my training programs, we will get you on the right track. But this has been it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this and share it with a friend that needs to see it. To get in direct contact with me, the best way to do so is on Patreon, and you get lifetime access to our Discord server there as well. And I will catch you guys next time.